Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Suci Nurul fitroh. I'm from English Education 4G, and here I'm going to retell story. The story is Cinderella. One day, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with a weak stepmother and her two stepsisters. They treated Cinderella very bad and did not appreciate her. Near from her home, there was a king palace which was so beautiful, and there would be held a big party. Her stepmother and her sister were invited to attend the party. However, they did not allow Cinderella to go to the party. She was ordered to sew the party dresses that would be worn by her mother and sister. While she did not have time to sew her dress, her mother and her sister went to the party and left Cinderella alone at home. Cinderella felt very sad and cried. Between her tears, suddenly a fairy godmother appeared and said, "Don't cry, I can't send you the ball now." But she kept crying and looked so sad. And Cinderella said, "I do not have a dress to wear in the ball." And the fiery godmother, of course, would not be worried and waved the wand to transform the Cinderella's old clothes into the new dress, which was very beautiful. Furthermore, the fiery godmother touched Cinderella's foot with the wand, and suddenly Cinderella had a beautiful glass slippers. Cinderella was shocked and said, "Wow, thank you, but how could I go to the ball?" Fairy godmother then went into the kitchen and saw 4 rats. She turned it into golden 4 horses and into a beautiful buggy. Before leaving home, the fairy godmother said, "Cinderella, you have to go home at the middle of the night because the magic will work only until midnight." When Cinderella entered the palace, everyone was stunned by her beautiful dress. In fact, no one recognized her because she was so different. Cinderella was so pretty with the dress and glass slippers. A handsome prince also saw Cinderella and he fell in love. He met Cinderella and asked, "Do you want to dance?" And she said, "Yes, I want to dance with you." Prince and Cinderella danced during the night, and she was happy at the night. She forgot the fairy godmother warning that she should go home in the middle of the night, and the last moment, Cinderella remembered the promise to the fairy godmother and went home. "I must go," said her. She ran quickly, and one of her glass slippers left, but she did not come back to pick her up. Cinderella arrived home a few minutes later. When she arrived, the clock struck in the 12. The horses and the buggy back into the previous shape, and she did not wear the glass slippers and the beautiful dress anymore. After that, her stepmother and sister came house and talked about the beautiful woman who danced with the prince. They were very curious about the identity of the woman who suddenly appeared. In the palace, Prince kept thinking about Cinderella, and he fell in love. Prince wanted to find out the identity of the girl, but he even didn't know her name. Princess only found the glass slipper, and he said, "I will find her, and I will marry the woman whose foot fits into the glass slipper." In the next day, the prince and his bodyguards went to the old existing home. They wanted to find a woman whose foot matched with the size of the shoe. Cinderella's stepsisters also tried the glass slipper, but their feet did not match. When Cinderella wanted to try, her stepsister prevented and forbidden her. However, the prince said, "Let her try it." When Cinderella wore a glass slipper, she had a perfect leg for the shoe. The prince then recognized her, and he was confident that she was a woman who danced with him at the dance. He married Cinderella, and they lived happy together. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.